Assalamu alaikum students. Lesson 1, poem Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. As we were doing our exercise work, let's move forward on page 4, part C, learning about language. Here the topic we need to discuss is sentences, yani jumle. A sentence is a complete thought put into words. एक जुमला लफ्ज़ों में ढाली हुई एक मुकम्मल सोच होता है. So obviously when we write something or we talk about something, we use words to express our thoughts. And those words are not enough to show clearly what we think about. So we need sentences. हमें जुमलों की ज़रूरत होती है ताकि हम अपनी सोच को मुकम्मल तौर पर एक्सप्रेस कर सकें. Here we have different sort of sentences. The sentences can take different terms. These forms are. So let's learn about the different forms of sentences. Statements, questions, commands, and exclamations. These are the 4 forms of the sentences. Let's learn briefly about these forms. As to convey a piece of information, we use a statement. When we provide information to someone, it could be any sort of information, we use statement. For example, if children work hard, they will grow into bright adults. So this is a simple sentence where we are providing information regarding something. To find out about something, we use a question. Obviously, when we need to know about something, we ask. We use question. So here we have the example, have you fed the animals? We can identify this form through question mark. To tell someone to do something or not to do it, we use a command. In case we order someone about something that you need to do this thing and you can't do that thing, so we use a command. For example, don't waste your time. अपना वक्त ज़ाया मत करो. To show excitement, we use an exclamation. Not just excitement, to show any kind of feelings, we use an exclamation. For example, what a beautiful rose. And again, we can identify this sort of sentence through exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. So these are the 4 forms of the sentences. So the first question regarding this topic is, pick out the statements, questions, commands, and exclamations. Here we have sentences like these, and we need to find out that either these sentences are statements, questions, commands, or exclamations. Here the first sentence is, the boards are torn up. तख्ते टूटे हुए हैं. So this is a sort of information we are telling about boards. So it is a statement. Did you hear what I said? क्या तुमने सुना जो मैंने कहा? So we can assess that it is a question. Keep it safely in a trunk. इसे एक trunk में हिफाजत से रखो. So we are telling someone to do something. So it is a command. How fresh it is. कितना ताज़ा है ये. So students, this is an exclamation. A sort of excitement is shown here, and we can obviously identify through this exclamation mark. And the next one is, it will change color in 2 hours. Again, it is a sort of information, so we'll say that it is a statement. Throw it away. इसे फेंक दो. So it's a command. I burnt it yesterday. मैंने इसे कल जलाया. So it's a statement. Have you burnt it yet? क्या तुमने अभी जला दिया? So it's a question. We can assess that from the placement of this punctuation mark like a question mark. So that was your question number 1. Moving on to the question number 2. Make questions from the sentences below. Here we have these simple sentences and we need to change them into questions. Let's learn about it through an example. I will tell you. मैं तुम्हें बताऊंगा. First, we need to put question mark at the end of the sentence, and secondly, in order to change a sentence into a question, a statement into a question, we can simply change the placement of auxiliary verb or helping verb. So in case of this sentence, we'll arrange it like, will I tell you? क्या मैं तुम्हें बताऊंगा? And then the question mark at the end. Let's do all of these one by one. It had tags in it. Did it have tags in it? So from the use of this verb, we assessed that it is the sentence of past. So we used the helping verb of past tense. The next sentence was, there were places with no carpet on the floor. We just need to change the place of this helping verb and put a question mark at the end. That was all we need to do here. Like, were there places with no carpet on the floor? He sat down on the grass. Again, a sentence from past tense. Did he sit down on the grass? Use of helping verb with first form of verb. She finds it hard. First form of verb with the addition of s, so it's a sentence of present. So, does she find it hard? I am still working hard. So the question would be like, are you still working hard? So students, that was it. That was the part C of your exercise. I hope you understood it well. You can note it down on your notebooks or your books. That should be all for today, I guess. So thank you so much.